Hey, welcome back to Badass Websites here in BOMU. We're in Module 1, Website Basics, and we're covering Lesson 1, the purpose of your website. This is going to be a bite-sized lesson, but it's important that you listen to everything in it. We're going to be covering a couple things that I'm hoping will shift your mindset about your website. In this lesson, you're going to learn the overall purpose of your website, why your website isn't just a digital business card, and a hard and freeing and good truth about your website. Before we get into the lesson, I want you to think about this. Your website is the first experience many people will have with your business. So what experience do you want them to have? I want you to think about that as you're working on your website. Let's dive in. The overall purpose of your website. The purpose is to provide value both to your visitors and to your business. Now, this is a truth that some people might say, obviously, that's the purpose. But when we're actually in the grind of it, of building our website, we can really lose this perspective. We can either get so wrapped up in providing value to the visitors that we forget our priorities and doing the work that provides value also to your business, or you can be working on providing tons of value to your business and neglecting the value you should be giving to your visitors. So here's how I think about it. If something you're doing on your website doesn't serve both your visitor and your business, then you should not be spending time on it. This is kind of a litmus test of, hey, is this a project I should be doing? If it doesn't provide value to your visitors and your business, then the answer should be no. This is not a project on my website I should be working in. So whenever you're thinking about starting a new project on your website, ask yourself, how will this serve my people? And how will this serve my business? Let's talk about how your website can serve your visitors. Here are 3 basic ways your website can serve your audience. First, it can provide valuable educational resources and tools for them, answers for their burning questions, and touch points for them to get extra support. For your business, your website can provide more brand awareness, more qualified leads for your offers, and more conversions, either sales or leads. Let's talk about why your website is more than just a digital business card. I kind of covered this a little bit in the introduction, but let's go ahead and dive in a little bit more deeply. A business card gives the holder very basic information about your business, like your contact info and your address. So we've all been given a business card. We understand how they work. They're very basic, but they just give you like the top information, how they can contact you for more information. It doesn't really give them much more than that. Your website, however, gives a lot more. Your website provides clarity and direction. So if you were to find someone and hand them a business card, it really doesn't give them clarity or direction about your offers, what you do, how you can help them. Your website also builds awareness, brand awareness, problem awareness, solution awareness, so you can actually help people become more aware of your brand, help them become more aware of the problems you solve and the solutions you offer. It's a very, very powerful tool. And this is why I mentioned in the introduction that it's the concierge for, it's the 24/7 concierge for your business, because it doesn't just provide contact information. A concierge isn't going to say, hey, here's a restaurant you can go to. A concierge is actually going to call the restaurant up, make the reservations, and make sure you have a cab to get there. Your website essentially is doing that for your offers, whether your free offers, your paid offers, your content, all of that. Your website should be directing them to the exact place they need to convert. Your website essentially does the marketing and selling for you. A business card can't do that. So we need to stop thinking of our websites as these little digital business cards we hand out just so people know a little bit more information about how they can contact us. It's actually serving your business. It is probably one of the most important employees in your business. And this employee never takes vacation time and they're working 24/7. So we need to make sure that it's doing its job. But remember, your website provides an experience. So we want to keep that in mind when we're actually building our website. And again, ask ourselves, what experience do we want to provide to our visitors on our website? Remember, the purpose is it serves your audience and it serves your business, but we don't want to sacrifice the experience for that. The experience should be supporting both of those purposes. So let's quickly talk about a hard and good truth about your website. This is actually one of my favorite truths about business in general, but also about your website. Just like any other part of your marketing, your website is never actually done. And yes, that's a good thing. That might instantly overwhelm you, but the fact of the matter is your goal right now shouldn't be to create the perfect website. Okay? And that should give you flexibility to grow, change, and pivot as your business does. Your website will go through iterations as you polish your messaging and your copy, hone in your right offers, and learn more about your people. So it should always be evolving the more you learn about your market. It also means you don't have to be too worried about making a perfect website now. You just need to make an effective one. And that's the purpose of this course. We want to help you create an effective website. And as your business grows and evolves, and as you do more market research, get to know your people more, get to hone your messaging, you know exactly how to structure a website when your messaging pivots. Your structuring may not change much, even though the other elements of it will, and you're going to understand what makes an effective website. So even if those other things change, you know exactly how to execute on it on your website. Okay, in this lesson, we learned the overall purpose of your website, why your website isn't just a digital business card, and a hard and good truth about your website, which again is one of my favorite truths because it kind of helps me put aside that perfectionist mindset to know, I'm not going for perfection here. This is just, I need to get this done and get this effective. And once it's effective, we can always tweak it later. In the next lesson, lesson 2, we're going to talk about what to look for in a good website platform. So this next lesson is going to be great if you are just starting out in your business, you haven't really set up your website, all of that. We're going to talk about what to look for in a good website platform. If you already have a website, but you're not sure you're on the right platform, this is also a good lesson for you. We're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of choosing a platform and why not all website platforms are right for everyone. So tune into that lesson. I'll see you there.